Emeko.
Yemi, what is it?
The story is too long, Amara.
Ibiakwa, what is the story? What story again?
Amara, Prince Uba was arrested and taken to our local police station. He spent the night there with some of our youths.
Which Prince Uba are you talking about?
What kind of question is that? How many Prince Uba do we have in this village? Your own Prince Uba, of course.
No, Megini, what did he do?
I said he was arrested and detained. He passed the night in the cell.
Stop this. You know that is not possible. Or do you want impossible? How? What did they say his trial is?
The news is everywhere in this village. They said the senator's son, Udoka arrested him with some of our youths for stopping his laborers from working in his new site. That place is building an event center for us.
Eh?
Wait.
Why would you so ask the project? Is it that he doesn't like them for what?
They said Udoka did not go to see the king before commencing on the project.
Is that it?
So Prince Uba felt his father was insulted. Hence he acted.
Even at that, is that enough reason for him to lock up Prince Uba? The prince of this kingdom. You see that Udoka? I so much dislike that. I don't know the right word to use. He's so full of himself, so pompous and very arrogant. Just see the way he humiliated the prince. My own Prince Charming.
That is the news everywhere. Only will not bottle more. A whole Prince Uba. Hey.
Prince Charming has
You have to visit him in the police station.
Mama, where exactly did you say this? Where did you hear it?
You say no, I'm not everywhere at this village. It's everywhere in everybody's mouth.
Should I come in?
No. The prince said he doesn't want to see anyone now.
Sorry. Did you tell him that I was the person that came to see him?
I did. I told him I'm his fiancée.
And he said he doesn't want to see me?
Yes. The prince is in a terrible mood. I suggest you go and come back next time.
Alright, thank you. What is it?
Stop doing this now. Stop doing this to me now.
I should stop doing what? Biaudok or whatever they call you. I have told you severally, stay away from me. I don't know exactly what your problem is.
For once, you've not heard me out. I mean, just listen to me. Even if I was going to vomit nonsense, just hear me out. Yeah?
I should hear you out. Does it look like I have the time to listen to the nonsense you have to say? I want to listen to anything you have to vomit from that mouth of yours. I'm asking you, Udoka, You succeeded in humiliating the prince. Now you are coming after me. Oh, you think I don't know what you want, right? Hapumaka, leave me alone. Leave me alone!
I mean, what's that? What has my dealings with Prince got to do with you and I?
Everything. Oga, everything!
I don't understand.
Who will you understand? Is there anything you ever understand? If you people just enter one position, you carry 700 shoulder pad on your shoulder. Acting like you don't know what is happening. Right?
I don't know.
You don't know. Leave me alone. Hapumaka, leave me alone. Stay away from me. You go like a blind man.
This is power to this is power to government and royalty. Government and the world. Government and the world. This is power to show. Nothing more. This is power to show. Abonyagwe, onyagwe. Abonyagwe, onyagwe. You are supposed to be a head to this community, but you choose to be a dog on our flesh, because of your ego.
Boss, this place is good for it now.
Well, this is just the beginning. I'm going to turn this village into something else.
Seriously?
In the next few years to come. By the time I'm done with the event center, and then get ready to start the new project signed by the federal government. You never see anything.
In fact, I don't want to say anything. I just bring it on. I want you to start everything right now.
You know I have the connection. I know I have all it takes to turn this village into London.
Of course.
Do you know what it takes to have an ex-Senate president from this community? Do you know what it is? It's easy. Number 3 in the whole country.
True.
Forget it. You don't understand.
Surely. So only who are doing this one? Let's go.
Boss.
Huh?
Boss.
Yeah.
You like good tea, you know.
I was actually saying something.
Ginde, let's go. Why is he looking at you that way? I don't even know why he keeps looking at me. I hate that guy with so much passion.
What if he's admiring you?
What's that? Please leave me alone. Let's go.
Boss, you're talking about this land now.
Yeah. Wait. Who is that girl?
Boss, which girl now? There are 2.
This one, the one on the right.
The one on the right?
Yes, not the one putting on red skirt.
She's one of the girls in this village.
Yeah.
Yes. But boss, we're talking about business.
Wait, I am your boss. Wait.
Okay. Sorry, boss.
Hi. I brought you this. I know you'll be thirsty.
call.
That face. That face. This is not just an ordinary dream. This is a significant. God, please help me.
Yes, come in. Yeah, Susan.
Your father wants to see you in the sitting room.
Okay, tell him I'm coming.
Thank you, sir.
Susan.
Yes, boss.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
If someone gives you water in a dream when you're very thirsty and you drank it, what does it mean?
Sir, water is life, and life is all about love. It means love.
It's okay.
Can I go now, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I knew it. I knew it. Someone is in love. I knew it is love. Love, here I come. Hey, let them let love, bro. Love, of course, you see.
Yeah. Remember those girls we saw on our way to project inspection?
Yes.
Do you really know her too well?
Not really. But I think she must be living close to that area.
Oh, good.
Yes.
I wanted proper information about that girl. I want to know about her. I want to know about her family, where she comes from. Can you do that for me?
Boss, you know I'm not the right person for that kind of message. I'm not a social type. You should know better, boss.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'll do that myself.
Thank you, boss. I think that should be better.
Don't worry yourself.
All right.
I know what to do.
Hello. Hello.
What?
How are you?
I'm fine. Can I help you?
Well, you don't even know me and you're just being hostile.
I don't know you. And who says I don't know who you are?
Oh, you know me?
Of course everybody knows who you are.
Oh, good, thank you.
Are you not Udoka?
Yeah.
The senator... Oh, sorry. I mean, the ex-senator's son. Not even the current senator. Now listen to me and listen good. Don't you ever in your life try to stop me whenever I'm walking past. Senator's son, my fault.
Is this how she deals with people or just me?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, sir. Please, what would you like for lunch?
Nothing. I'm okay. I just don't feel like eating anything.
Okay, sir.
Susan,
Yes, boss.
can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Can love and hate found in the same source?
Why do you ask, sir?
All my life, I have never loved a woman. What I do, I play with them, I pay them off. I don't really fancy that. I don't believe in love. I only hear people talk about it or see it in the movies. I have no feelings for any woman.
Can I sit down, sir?
Oh, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Something happened. I was standing with my site manager when I saw this beautiful damsel, well curved, and fine face. Everything about her appealed to me. And in my dream, I was very thirsty that I needed to drink water. That same girl came and offered me water to drink.
Interesting.
Yeah. I said, no, this must be something ordinary. And there's something I've never witnessed before. Which, from the dream I told you, you confirmed my suspicion.
Yes, sir.
Good. I know how I suffered and tried to see that girl. But she didn't even allow me to express myself or tell her why I wanted to see her. She started raining abuses and curses on me. So she was supposed to give me love, not hate.
Sir, not all love stories starts very well. Some love stories actually start very bad, but the end justifies the means. At the end of it all, love always wins. That's if you don't give up. Sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. The hatred is too much. Yeah, before
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, your food is ready.
How many attempts do I need to make if she keeps rebuffing me?
Sir, love is reciprocal. Love is the greatest force on earth. There is no man who has gone out of his way to prove his love to a woman that never wins her. But you need to make sacrifices. Prove to her beyond reasonable doubt that you love her, and you will see her running freely into your arms. Love always wins.
I can't believe this. He doesn't want to see me. He doesn't want to see me, Amara.
Even you.
Ijeoma, I waited and waited. I just had to find my way home.
This is serious.
You know, Principal actually has very high self-esteem. This singular act of humiliation was actually planned and executed to get to him. And the plan worked. That is exactly why I said he needs me. Exactly why I wanted to see him. Exactly why I wanted to be with him. Just a few words from me would have melted his heart and changed everything. But no. He decided to keep me in the dark. This man said he loves me and he wants to be with me for the rest of his life. If he truly does, why wouldn't he allow me be there for him? I gave him my shoulders to cry on, but no, he refused and just shut me out like that.
Amara, it's okay. Stop feeling hurt, you know? Listen, time they say heals everything. I believe that with time, maybe 1 or 2 days time, you will feel better and everything will go back to normal.
You know the most annoying part of this whole thing? That idiot that calls himself the senator's son had the guts to stop me on the road on my way home.
He did?
Yes! Stopped and said that he wanted to have a word with me. Can you imagine? After everything he has done. The good thing is that I gave him a piece of my mind. Right now, he should know better.
Are you sure he knows that you and the prince are getting married?
Of course he does. If he doesn't, why would he try to stop me on my way home? With all the girls he has seen, both in Abuja, abroad, Obodo Ibo, everywhere. Why would he choose to stop a local village girl who already has a child at home? Why? But you know what? I know what exactly his plans are. He wants to use me to get at the prince, but it would not work. I would never ever allow it to happen, I swear to God. I am too old for that rubbish. I am way smarter than he thinks.
Oh yeah, stop crying.
Joma, I can't stop crying.
It's okay.
At least he would have just seen me, even if it was for a minute. He would have just allowed me see him.
Don't worry. He will definitely come for you. Oh? It's okay.
I said that it's better for me to bring this matter into this palace so that you look at this case properly Because this woman and her daughter have refused to let me have rest. You will please give this judgment before all of us here. Igwe, is it a must that if a boy gets a girl pregnant, there was no case of rape, they were all doing boyfriend and girlfriend, they were all enjoying themselves, is it a must that he must marry her against his will? He will judge this matter before us here. Because
Papa,
let me even say this. Are you even sure I'm the one that got her this pregnant?
oh,
Because she's busy sleeping with anyone that asks her out.
Ebuka, Mua, sleeping with other men. Ebuka, swear on your life that I wasn't a virgin when you met me. Swear before the king that any man has ever touched me. If not, the cost will strike you dead here. Swear.
no, we are not talking about before he met you. What after meeting you, Unko? Swear, if he is the only man that has seen your nakedness, swear by that Armadi that we are inviting here.
Abuka, so this is how you and your father want to ruin my life. Abuka, after everything, this is the way you want to ruin my life. Abuka, on this day, I swear to the gods that you would never, ever put any woman in the family way if you don't marry me. Except because I said he's not alive. He said, come on. He said, wipe away your tears. Papa Ebuka, if I get me one. If I get me one, I'm so ashamed of you. An old man like you. An old man like you, you should have sex. You should know how to bring up your child, your son in a good way. Not in this kind of life.
Look, did you bring your daughter in a decent way? Tell me, did you? Did you?
I'm not a dog.
What has come over you that you cannot listen to the voice of Igwe? Even you.
Igwe, I am sorry. I'm very sorry.
Well, I have heard from both families. And I have reasons to blame the both of you. At the same time, in as much as I will never support Ebuka for impregnating someone's daughter, putting her in a family way, and refusing to marry her. It is not. But I have to stand on the truth. Marriage is not other things. Well, marriage is an agreement between the male and the female concerned. No one can hold man down because of pregnancy. No law or tradition has given anyone that power to hold a man down because of his pregnancy, a woman. If Ebuka decides to marry her, good and fine. Else, it is not under compulsion. Therefore, let this serve as a lesson to her. Yes, She should go home and look at her. Forget about the past. That is
my problem. Have you seen it? I'll forget. When I was warning you against this vehicle, you didn't listen. Look at it. Baragi, Doragi, Niapulonia. You go home. You have remained in my hand. It's a good mark. It's a good mark.
See you there. See you on there. I'm right to that. Igwe, thank you so much for standing on the path of the truth. I pray that the gods of your forefathers will continue to bless you, prosper you, give you long life.
Thank you. Thank you, and why is she crying?
My prince, you see this girl? She's my only daughter. Our father died long time ago. I've been the one suffering to train her, believing that one day a good man will come and marry her and wipe away my tears. What did she pay me with? Look at it, pregnancy. And the stupid boy that impregnated her said he's not going to marry her. And your father concurred with him that there is no law binding him to marry her by force.
Is this why you've been crying? Hey, come on. You're more than this. Wipe your tears. You're crying because a man wrongly told you that he's not going to marry you. That man doesn't love you. Okay? You don't have to cry. Just wipe your tears. You can't. See, you cannot just be crying because he's the one who got you pregnant. And maybe you think your war is finished. No, come on, you're more than that. Just wipe your tears.
I can't. This young man deceived me. He deceived me. He told me that he was going to marry me. He lied to me. That was the only reason I opened up to him, because I thought he was going to be my husband. Now Ebuka is accusing me. That I've been sleeping around. I swear on my late father's grave, that's the only man I have ever known in my life. He's the only one I've ever slept with. Now he's saying I've been sleeping around. Who's going to be the father of my child? Who's going to take care of my child?
It's okay. See, a man who loves you will still come and marry you, whether in wedlock or out of wedlock. Okay? A man who loves you and truly loves you will never mind all these things. You deserve more than this. You don't deserve him. Or rather, he doesn't deserve you.
You're just telling me all this to make me calm.
No.
Which man in his right senses will leave every single girl we have in this village and come for a girl who already has a child in her house?
A man will do that. A man will do that. Someone who truly loves you will not care. The person will come and marry you. So I want you to wipe your tears. Okay? Calm down. I mean, pull yourself together. Okay? Fine. You know what love is all about? Love is all about two people who truly love.
Oh, what is it, love?
It's all about two people who truly love and care for themselves. That doesn't mind all these things. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I want you to know that whatever you need, whenever you need anything, do not hesitate to call me. I will always be of help to you. Okay?
Thank you, my prince.
Oh, please, wipe your tears. This is not the end of the world. Please, be yourself. Come on.
My prince. Greetings. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
This one you are here. I hope there's no problem.
No, there's no problem. Udodi, no. I came to see Amara and the newborn.
Is it okay? Yeah. Thank you very much. My prince.
No.
We have a set. Oh,
It's
come and
okay.
sit down. Let me go and call her.
No, it's okay. Just call her. I'm fine here. Yes, I'm fine.
Hey. Amara! Hey! Chimo!
Nwa na-ebe akwa wee tụzụza wee tos ozugbo it's okay
Ebe akụnụ nọ.
Amara nwa m. Mama, this one you're dancing, did you win a lottery? Look at Mama.
Hey!
Mama, what
Guess
is
what?
it? Mama, say
The
what
prince
is
is here to see you and the baby.
Say lie. Mama, Mama,
The prince is here to see you and the baby. Hey,
Mama, you mean the prince is here? You mean he wants to see me?
He wants to see. Bring the baby and go. Go outside. He will line again. Follow. Go. Mama, go. He will line again. Follow.
Wait, Mama, now.
You are good, dude. Ibu somma.
Mama, are you sure?
Mama, mulungo for my ibu somma.
Are you sure I should not?
Go. You are fine.
I should not change.
Let him see how natural you are. Eh? Mama name a man. Hey, natural beauty.
My prince. Good day.
What am I seeing? Damn. You look pretty.
Thank you.
You are so beautiful. And I love those smiles.
Thank you, my prince.
Oh.
I ought to be saying those words to you. I mean, you were there for me when everybody was against me. Of course, except my mother. And you spoke words to me that brought life back to me. I want to say a very big thank you to you. I am very, very grateful.
It's okay. It's okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, waka. Eh?
Thank you.
Okay, I say let me just come and see you and the newborn.
Oh, okay.
How is the baby doing?
He's fine. He's inside.
Oh. Is he?
Yes, it's a boy.
Wow. Wow.
Let me tell Mama to bring it.
It's okay.
Mama! Mama! Eh? Please come with baby.
Hey! Odo, Kajen. Hey! Hey, wait.
Are you sure you don't want to come inside?
It's okay.
It's very airy inside.
Okay. Wow.
Say greetings, my prince.
How are you? Wow. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Don't.
Get down the things from the trunk.
You bought something for us?
Yes.
Please.
There's no way I would have come to see the baby without coming with something.
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't have come empty-handed.
Thank you.
It's Manalo.
Don't cry.
Hey, see the king over there.
Don't
It's
cry.
here. Hey.
Good. Drop it there.
Hey.
Easy.
Enough. Hey. Don't, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Get the things down.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I'm alright.
Okay, yeah. You don't want me.
Sorry.
Are you not seeing
Sorry.
It's okay, my love.
How are you?
I'm very fine. You're welcome. My prince.
How are you?
I'm very fine. I'm fine.
Good.
You have been frequenting our house these days. I hope we're safe.
Don't you like it?
My prince, I like it. In fact, I love it. I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay.
It's just that I'm surprised that you come visiting a local girl who has put to bed already, out of wedlock.
It's okay.
I'm just surprised.
Okay. How is your boy?
Oh, he's fine. He's sleeping inside with Mama.
Okay. Take it. Go and change into it. I'm taking you out.
My prince, sorry, it's not like I'm commanding you, I'm telling you what to do. But say it again, what did you say?
I said go and change into that cloth. I bought it for you. I'm taking you out.
Me?
Yes, go and change into it. I'm taking you out.
Thank you very much, my prince.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just go and change, yeah? Don't keep the prince waiting.
Okay.
Where are you going to?
Oh, sorry. I was confused.
I can imagine.
Thank you, my prince.
Oh my God. What a clear, very hot. You look beautiful.
Hey.
Come.
Thank you.
Stand here. Come here. Come on. Turn around. This is my spec. You look beautiful. Shall we?
Yes.
Stand before me.
Okay.
Yeah. Before me. Oh my God. When you talk about spectacle, this is my spec. Hey, come on, open the door for her. Are you stupid? You don't need to thank me. I want my girl thick. I want my girl sleepy. Wow. You look so beautiful. I
I want her to be juicy. Come on, let's cheers. Yeah. Don't rush it, okay? Easy. You see, Amara, irrespective of our social status, there is something about us. The very first day I set my eyes on you in the palace crying, a part of me left and went to you. You know, I really wanted to pretend that there's nothing going on in my heart, but the more I pretend, the more it's crystal clear to me that it's undeniable. Yeah, I know you don't believe it, but you have to believe it. I've fallen in love with you. I'm in love with you, Amara. Yes, I want you to allow this love to be, okay? I want you to give a chance to this love.
Sorry.
Okay? I am coming, Amara. Sorry. Okay, I'm still talking. I know you'll be surprised that a prince like me would descend so low to marry a commoner like you. You know, I know you'll be surprised, but you see, love sees no bounds of our differences. Okay?
Very true.
Love only sees the heart. Okay? That is what I want you to know.
Okay, but I want to ask one question.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you trying to say that you want to marry me, or you just want to be my boyfriend?
I want to see you don't just jump into conclusion, okay? Marriage is a long-term stuff, okay? Before a man and woman get into marriage, they have to court. You know what is court? Courtship.
Okay.
Yes. They need to know each other. They need to know if they are compatible. Then get to the next level. Then start talking about marriage. You don't just jump into the stuff and get married immediately.
Oh, yes. Now I understand. I want to say thank you very much. Thank you for bringing me to this kind of place and even allowing me to share the same table with you.
It's okay.
And to discuss such important issue. I want to say thank you. Thank you for loving me. I promise I will love you a million more.
Wow.
Yes.
That's not cookie, bro.
That's
nice.
I'll graduate.
I know, ma. Cookie, come on, drink up.
When I talk about me.
Yeah. Easy. Oh, you're not too ebu. So, which country?
To the US. To Manchester in the US.
Manchester is not in US now. What are you talking about?
I thought it was there.
So, which other place?
I like Limpopo.
Limpopo?
Yes.
Where is Limpopo again?
I used to hear it in music go. Oh yeah, Limpopo. Oh yeah, Limpopo. Make me go.
Yeah, just make it my day. Come on, come here. You're shy, right? You don't have to be.
I'm shy.
Okay, I'm going to take this road then.
No, this way you're supposed to take.
Yeah?
Left, yes.
Come on. Not so fast. Come on. Aren't you going to give me a kiss? Hey, come on, just a kiss, okay? Come on. What are you looking at?
Amara, huh? Mama? Amarachi.
Mama.
What was that I saw you and the prince do now?
Yeah. Mama, whatever you saw and so, what is it?
Eh? Is a man so? What do you mean by and so? Eh? Amara. Must you get entangled with every man that comes your way? Must you?
Ha. Mama, this is not a case of entangling. You should ask me what's happening. Anyway, the prince asked me to be his girlfriend and I accepted his proposal. So the man you saw in that car is my boyfriend and I am his girlfriend.
Ha, Uchegon. It's a lie.
Mama, which one is it's a lie? You better believe it though. I am the girlfriend to the prince, Prince Mba.
Ezoku.
Yes.
Hey! Hey! Mama. Father, I thank you. Thank you very much. Lord, I reverence you. Lord, I worship you. Receive all the glory.
Amen.
Hey! Hey!
Pastor Mrs. Mama.
Amara,
Mommy.
you and the prince. Oh God, thank you. You that Ebuka thought he will disgrace and ridicule you in this town. God wants to wipe away my tears. God wants to wipe away my tears with the prince coming to you.
Yes, Mama.
Hi! I knew it. I knew the constant visit of the prince in this house. I've been praying to God, Chineke Biko, so that this thing will come out positively to his glory. All praises to you, oh God.
Mama, it's
thank
okay.
you, Jesus.
Also, Chai. Our girlfriend, Coco.
Oh,
Nyabolo. Break. Just. Oh, where's my son?
He is sleeping. You know I'm taking good care of him. I was at the backyard picking this vegetable to make a goosey soup. So now that you gave me this good news, let me go and finish up.
It's for the princess girlfriend.
Yeah, no problem.
Prepare it well.
I'm coming. Hey!
So who got the love of my life this angry?
Is it not that idiot that calls himself the senator's son?
Wait a minute. Joker?
Yes.
Yeah. What did he do this time?
Can you imagine? Since I came back from abroad, he has been seeing me as a rival. Huh? You always want to show people around him that I am nobody. Can you imagine?
Wait a minute. You, the prince of this land, the next king of this kingdom, a nobody. Are you being serious?
You can imagine, after the occasion, the governor wanted to greet me. He stopped it and said it wasn't necessary. As if I'm a nobody.
You know what? I want you to come. It is obvious you're way bigger than this. Oh, look at yourself, you're a great man. And he knows that he's not opportunity to be you. That is why he resorted to become jealous. As they say, a man who God has blessed, no one can curse. So you see?
You know I love you so much, right? Okay, I'll tell you. You know, you have a way of melting my heart.
Aww.
With your sweet words.
I don't want to make me cry.
Okay.
And I love you too. Amara! Amara!
Amara.
Mama? Oh. Mama? You're here.
What are you thinking about? Amara, I've been standing here calling your name. You didn't answer. Eh? You seem so far from this place. What are you thinking about?
Mama, you wouldn't believe it. I went to the palace today. I wanted to see Ubaka. Mama, I waited the whole day to see him. He refused to even come out to say hi to me. Just because of what the senator's son did to him. I didn't do anything wrong to him. Why wouldn't he see me, Mama? What wrong did I do to him?
My dear, calm down. Oh? I'm making a belakwa. Chigozie. The prince is only angry at the moment. Thank God the anger is not because of you. Eh? With time he will get better. Just give him some days, like 2 or 3 days. He will be fine.
But Mama, why is he acting like I'm the cause of the problem? Why is he doing that?
Calm down, he will be fine.
At least he would have just allowed me to see him. I could have, we would have talked and I could have just told him some things and everything would be fine.
It's alright. He's a man. Eh? He's feeling humiliated about what happened. Oh? Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Mama, I don't know what else to do. I just feel so bad. I don't know what else to do.
Also, go Fichanyagi. Eh? Fichanyagi. It's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. You'll be fine. Oh, Mom. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Everything will be fine. Let's go inside. Oh?
No, Mama, it's okay. I just want to stay here.
I refuse that one. It's not going to happen. I can't leave you outside here. Peter, I should leave you here alone this night. Oh? What if I maybe? Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Mama.
To see.
You, Amara, you of course.
Goodness me. Yaodoka, what exactly have I done to you? I am asking you, what have I done to you? Why wouldn't you just leave me alone? Am I the only girl in this village? You are the cause of my predicament. You are the reason I am sad and hurt. I don't know why you keep following me about. I have told you I don't want anything to do with you. Why wouldn't you just leave me alone?
I don't understand. Why are you being paranoid?
You don't understand. It's fine. I'll make you understand. It's simple. You know what? Have a seat. I'll go in there and get you a glass of cold water and explain everything to you. Sit down. Just wait for me here.
I mean, what's going on? Is that the way she treats strangers? Or am I hated that much?
Okay. Leave now. Nabao. Nabakwa.
No, I don't understand.
Oga, go! What do you want to understand? Go! Naba!
No, wait, it's not fair.
Okay.
Amara! Hey! Amara!
Since you wouldn't leave me alone.
Amara!
Mama, I have told this man separately to let him be. He wouldn't leave me alone. What is wrong with you? Leave me alone! Get out of my father's compound. Out! Leave this place! Amara! Amara! Leave me alone, Mama! Hey! Amara! Hey!